Right. So this video is going to be on what people talk about representation, and having someone at the top, someone in these roles or whatever. They say it's because you make people feel good, or that they can actually achieve it too. The thing is that is sort of true, and the reason I'll say this is representation, or finding the first black whatever, or the first whatever, trans whatever. All that is a way of making these different groups feel like everyone has went forward. When, to be honest with you, that's just that one person went forward. You didn't go forward. You didn't do a damn thing. You did nothing. All you're doing is sitting there cheering from your couch at home. So whenever they talk about Supreme Court, first black woman Supreme Court, yada yada yada, a lot of black women, yes we do. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. You have done. You're still in the same place. But the reason for the representation, they're trying to find the first whatever, is to make all of these groups feel as if all of them that they themselves have moved forward. You didn't do anything. And it's a feel-good placebo. It feels good that these people have been selected to be in these different positions. But then also, as far as voting goes, that'll bring those people that feel like they've made it too just because someone else made it. That brings them to the voting booth for those candidates or that political party. Now, the other thing on this that I wanted to talk about is the fact that I was talking to someone the other day talking about BLM and all these other groups. The thing is that all those different groups, all they're doing is the same thing that Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton did for years, for decades. They outsource. These companies will sit back and talk to Jesse Jackson. Now, if someone claims racism, they'll talk to Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and say, "Please, we will give you money if you will give us your blessing and say that we're not racist or whatever." And now you have a whole bunch of different groups doing it, not just Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. This is all they've been doing for years. They've perfected that crap. So when it comes to bowing down for all these companies aren't bowing down to all these different groups, Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff. They're not doing that. All they're doing is making sure they can get the blessing of whatever group that is, just like they did with they used to do with Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. Now you actually have more groups or more segments of the population to make happy. So you do that. Pride flag, whatever, you do all that so that you can say, hey, us as a company, nope, we're not homophobes, whatever. It isn't that they actually give a crap about your freaking, and I can really even boil that down to people themselves supporting these different things. People themselves are so worried about being called racist, homophobe, whatever, that they're willing to bow down to whatever organization just so they can get get that blessing from whatever group that is. Which honestly, ironically, I've said this before, ironically, the funny thing about that is that if America was so racist, then people wouldn't be, then a large amount of the population wouldn't be so worried about being called racist or homophobic or whatever. And I've said, and like I said in previous videos, if America was truly racist, homophobic, whatever, let's just use race as an issue. If America was truly racist, BLM would have blown up on a launching pad. They would have never, ever even got started. But guess what? Here we are. Comment, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.